etc. We start with 1 hour chart. First of all, if we refer to our analysis, we have been, since the price was within this move, we have been looking for buy, and we mentioned we need to see the breakout of this stop. As we can see, this is what we get. Right now, we want to see what's the next, whether this is the start of the up move, or we can put this one as a flat. The reasons I want to consider this one as a flat, if we move to forward chart, because of what we get here. All right. Now, first we start with higher time frame before we go to the details. If we move to daily chart, we mentioned we're looking for the reversal, and beside that, we mentioned we made the price can consolidate here for a longer time. But what I get here is more than what we expected. That means we can consider. That means mostly we can consider if we get a correction, we can look for continuation. All right, but we cannot conform with that. The only thing is how we can look for trade. If we move to forward chart, two ways we can look at this. First, if we put this one as a flat, as a first correction, last wave with a divergence, then we can consider this is the start of the up move. But how about if this is the only wave, the first wave, and this is a flat? Can we expect to get one more drop? We are not looking for this. We're looking for buy. The only reason I mentioned may then this one turn to a flat. If we want to look for buy, at least we should know how to manage it. Because one thing I need to highlight here, after we get this down move, most of the charts they have the similar movement because of the Bitcoin. Okay, that's why maybe we will have this possibility. Again, the only reasons I want to add this possibility, I wanted to highlight that whoever get the trade from here for buy, if there is the continuation turns to a corrective move, we should know that the price, we have the second option, may the price drop. Okay, but right now what we are looking for, we're looking for this one as a reversal, correction, any trade for buy, we will take the trade. Okay, but based on forward chart, we don't have any trade set up yet, and we want to see whether this one can turn to a deeper correction. In this case, we move to 1 hour chart. All right, how we can look for trade, whether this is the only car flat as a 1 2 3, and this is the start of the up move. If we want to look for, if the price continue from here, the only way is to look for trade. Either we put our entry above this, but we should know that if we want to put our entry above the top, what we want to continuation as a sharp move, price sharply tag, break, and continue. How about if the price tag and reverse? This is the, I mean, the where we should be really careful. That's why we call it is very danger. It's very risky, not danger. It's very risky to look for having entry above the top because simply the price can tag and drop. That's why I cannot suggest it right now, and it depends on the traders if they want to have entry above this in case this is the start of the up move. And what we want the price tag, break, and continue. All right, but this is one of the option if the price continue from here. But if the traders cannot take, I mean, they don't have the experience and they don't know how to manage it, they can wait for the breakout as a sharp move. The next flag, they take the trade. All right. As we mentioned, we're looking for buy, and whatever right now we mentioned in case the price continue from here. But the best thing is if we get one more drop with the breakout of the previous low, then how deep it can be. If we get one more drop, we can expect the price drop to 67 and 62, any range within this. If the price this one turn to a deeper correction, then from there we can look for reversal as a short move flag within the correction. Okay, anyway, we are looking for buy based on what we have right now, unless we see the changes, and the only thing is how we can look for buy. What I prefer it give me one more drop with the breakout of this low, and then the price at least drop to 67, then from there we look for reversal. But what I can see here already, I have a flat. How about if this is the start of the up move? If this one continues a corrective move, we don't have any option to look for trade. The only way we look for trade, either we get a sharp move flag above this, or we put our entry here with a sharp move, not with a corrective move. And if the price tag, we want to see the continuation. If the price tag We see it's not moving within the first hour we take out the trade. Then what's the target? We're looking for the breakout of 95.6. All right. This is what we're looking for. And as we mentioned, we don't have any trade set up. The only thing is we put our entry above this. Then what's the next and what we have based on 15-minute chart? What we have here based on 15 minutes, it's still we can put this one as a flat and relative to this for one move up. Then how about if we get 1, 2, 3, the price tag the top and drop? That's why having entry above this is very risky unless the traders they know how to manage it. All right. Then beside that, we don't have any things to discuss. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup. The best things is again just to make it very, I mean, to summarize it. If we want to look for buy, I prefer for one more drop. Then from there, I look for the reversal. And if I see any sharp move with a flag, this is where we can look for continuation. We cannot look for sell at that time. So we need to see whether we can get the sell set up or not. But where if I see this one, then this is where we are not going to look for buy. And if the price continue from here, we mention. Anyway, I don't need to explain more it because it become a bit confusing. And as I mentioned, we don't have any trade setup. We just follow the chart. If I see any update or trade setup, I will share. Thanks.